Hello, Dollphiliacs.
And Disney Dust Collectors.
Today we are taking a deep sea plunge to Atlantis. So Disney's commemorating the 20th anniversary of Atlantis this year. It is one of Ray's favorite films.
It's like one of my top 3 Disney films. I love Atlantis. I'm really excited about this.
It's actually, I guess, one of the reasons you studied.
Yeah, Atlantis is one of the reasons why I studied linguistics in college, so kind of a big deal in my world.
Yeah, because Milo, who is not the center of today's video, was a linguist. But we are looking at Kida. It is amazing. On this channel, we have had predicted, because of different rumors swirling around at the second quarter of 2021, that we may be getting a Kida doll, and it turns out we were right.
Yes.
So when the rumors had us so excited, immensely just on the edge, just white knuckling it, just waiting to hear if they would actually be making her.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, some really bad leaked images came out, and then
Pictures, y'all. We need to fix the pictures.
Yeah, because it happened with Hocus Pocus dolls as well. Like when the pictures come out, we're not sure how it's going to come out, but this is all amazing. The limited edition doll quality that they did for Kida, I'm
really happy with the quality.
Yeah, there's little to be desired for me personally. I'm sure others would have, there's always extravagant choices that are left on the table, but.
So we are gonna go ahead and jump right into it. We're gonna start with the doll because we're really excited about her. Especially me. I'm so happy that we finally have a Kida doll. And then we're gonna jump into these 2 LoungeFly bags and the wallet. So let's do this. All right, so getting right into this, we have this beautiful box. It's kind of simple, I know, but it looks really good. I love that we get all of these like Atlantean designs that kind of remind me of Tron. But it's really cool. It's supposed to be like an homage to the technology and all of the carvings that start to glow when the crystals are active or near them. But
the Comet Crystal technology.
Yeah, the Comet from space crystal technology. The background does appear to be like a city part of Atlantis or something like that. It looks like she's probably walking down some kind of walkway that they have with like a little bridge, and you can see some of like the statues in the back.
Yeah, this is what the background looks like.
So it's really cool. It's putting Kida in her natural element because she is really one of the people, like royalty for the people.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that she would be out amongst the town.
Well, and I really do love that beautiful Atlantean blue that they have adorning every inch of this. And it is a beautiful box. I love the swirling patterns, and then they turn from like kind of like organic lines to more hard, like those Tron shapes that you're talking, the Tron aesthetic, because of the sharpness.
We get some of those like Kings of the Past carvings down here on the sides of both of them. That's cool. And then on the back, of course, we get our little spiel that Disney does with all of their dolls. I love this rich navy blue ribbon that we have. I love the ribbons. These are such a cute detail that they add to all of these limited edition dolls. I love the ribbons. I hope they never go away.
And then the little lines up here remind you of like a blue matrix.
They look like the Matrix.
The aqua matrix. The crystal comet matrix.
I mean, with Atlantean technology, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's a gorgeous box. It did seem a little bit simple from the photos, like we said, but in person, it always looks just so much better.
I mean, Kida's not one of these like posh princesses in huge ball gowns. She's too busy like fighting to save her people. It's kind of a big deal.
Hello.
Can't do that in a ball gown.
But in a mermaid skirt.
But in a mermaid skirt, you can accomplish anything. I can't. You know she was a Disney queen before Elsa was.
She was.
I'm just saying. She's real awesome, y'all.
Everybody says...
She needs her credit.
Well, and she, I guess, should have been a Disney princess, but really was a queen.
Mm-hmm. Oh well. But, getting into it, I am really happy with this doll. I was really worried based off the pictures, because, again, we need to get these pictures together, because they're a little rough. But I was worried about the quality of this doll and how well they would portray her. We were pleasantly surprised. Normally, when they release deeper skin-toned dolls, they go a little bit on the lighter side. I guess it's just to play it safe? I don't know. But this one, I feel like...
Or colorism.
Yeah. I feel like with this doll, they kind of nailed her skin tone.
Yeah.
Now, if you compare her directly to the movie, it's a little off, and I think that's just because there seems to be like a blue filter over the entire Atlantis film.
Yeah.
But that's kind of in theme. So, minus the blue filter, we get this beautiful, rich skin tone. I absolutely love it.
Yeah. So yeah, Kida as a doll is a few shades darker than she appears in the film, which is awesome because more often than not, you do get, it's the other way. You get a lighter skinned version in the toy, in the doll, whatever it is. So that is really a nice change of form, and it definitely is a good inclusive gesture.
For sure. I love it. The skin tone is beautiful. So I've never seen this particular face mold on another Disney doll with this jawline and the nose. The nose looks a little bit wider, which is, it matches the Disney film, as well as the strong jawline for Kida. I've never seen this particular jawline on another Disney doll. It's very strong and it matches the movie version of Kida as well. And the same goes for this slightly wider nose than what we're normally used to seeing with the Disney dolls. So I'm really happy with this new face mold. It's beautifully done.
Many people were saying that they just gave her Esmeralda's, but it's not the case. This nose is different. It's definitely a more Western nose, Caucasian feature. So that's really awesome. I love that they did that. And I would love another Kida doll in maybe her wedding ceremony gown.
Yes.
Or was it her wedding ceremony or her queen gown? I forget.
It's her queen gown. At the very end of the movie, she's wearing her queen gown. And I actually think that this outfit in general is a beautiful amalgamation of both her normal, regular everyday wear / I guess warrior attire with her queen, more ceremonial gown that we see later on, because it just looks like a beautiful mixture of the two in the design with the skirt and the flowing cape.
Yeah.
I do love her facial makeup. They didn't give her like a crazy amount of makeup just because, again, Kida is a simple girl. She doesn't need all that craziness. They gave her signature eye tattoos under her eyes.
Which those actually were tattoos that she gave herself in order to represent the tears and the struggles of the Atlantean people.
Her people. Yeah, which is really beautiful and poetic. I love that. I'm loving her hair. They did get her signature bangs correct with like that little spiky one in the front and then like the like blocked off side ones.
Well, and they did gel it a lot in order to get...
they gelled these front bangs.
Yeah, they did get the hair,
spot on.
Spot on. I love, they have all of the different little sharp bang edges.
There's a lot of product in those bangs, but
yeah,
they are movie accurate. The rest of the hair
She's got more razor edges than, an emo kid from 2006.
The rest of the hair doesn't have nearly as much product in it. I don't even feel that much product in it.
And it's beautiful.
Soft.
It's a very soft. Let's show it.
I love the white that they chose for it, but it's just beautiful.
She'd be awesome to do a custom storm with.
Oh my god, yes. All of this.
We weren't so much of fans of the blunt.
The blunt cut at the back.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have done a little bit better for our girl because she didn't have a blunt cut. Like,
but I'm not mad at it. It's okay. I will say one thing. They did give her little side ponytail going on, I guess, to give that more tribal aesthetic. But it looks like they just gave her like a regular dollar store scrunchie.
Yeah, like just a little chongo that you would just put on any doll, like just laying anything that's just laying around the house.
She's a queen.
Yeah, so it is movie accurate, but they could have put a better little hair tie.
But that is a small little hiccup in this beautiful, immaculate doll.
Now, one thing that we did really love was just all of the accessories that they did give her.
Yes.
They're beautiful. Her crystal necklace is amazing. Now, it's not actual turquoise. That would have been wonderful, but it is the color and it's beautiful. It's on a metal chain around her neck. We have all of these other metal details in the chains on her top.
Beautiful. And they hook up to this amazing arm guard that she has, kind of commemorating the warrior aspect of who Kida is, because she is a fighter. And then on top of that, if you look, this top piece on her shoulder is kind of a commemoration both to her giant tribal mask that she wears when she is like scouting, but
when
also
they find the expeditioners.
Yeah, exactly.
They find Milo and
when they're in the caves and stuff. But it's also a commemoration of her father, because it's the carving of him when he passed at the end of the movie.
you can see his eyes. They did his eyes as these large rhinestones right here. And I actually really love that. In the light, you can see that it is different, but without all the ring lights on it, it melds in a little bit more, and it just has a really beautiful effect. But you can see like the layered plating in the mold. It is one solid piece, but they do show like layers.
It looks like multiple pieces.
Yeah, like what would it be called? Like a pauldron?
Like the big shoulder pieces.
Yeah. And then it's also on this like her
wrist guard.
Yeah, it's on a gauntlet, right? Because it doesn't have the.
I guess technically, I don't know.
I guess so. It would be, but again, we have these beautiful Atlantean crystals, and maybe she's using that now as like to supercharge and shoot crystal laser beams from her.
We have been watching way too many Marvel films.
Oh, she would be an awesome Marvel superhero. Like we need
stand back, Aquaman.
Yeah, Kida on the Avengers now.
Oh wait, Aquaman is DC. Oh my god, I fail. Going over to this other bracelet on the other side, it is another gold bracelet that we have, like an arm guard, and it has beautiful detailing on it, but then it also has this fur cuff coming up, again alluding to her tribal mask that she wears, because there's that giant fur mane on it. This is a little touch of that, which I think is a beautiful homage to her more warrior princess side.
Another accessory that we forgot is her very signature single earring. So they did give her that single earring right there if you want to turn her.
Oh, even these bangs are like extra crispy.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, they gave her that earring, and that earring is actually metal, which is awesome.
That is really cool.
But yeah, and rooted lashes as well. I want to see her eyebrows. Wow. So she actually has like beautiful.
Ooh.
I don't want to mess up her hair that too much, but
she gets them threaded.
Yeah, again, beautiful thick eyebrows. They're really going for that Insta influencer.
Oh my god.
Thick bushy eyebrows trend, which I mean, Brooke Shields was doing it in the 90s. Hello. But and the beautiful, we're just bouncing all over the place, but it's because we're just so distracted by all these gorgeous details. But they did give her a peachy flesh colored lip that just goes so well with her skin tone and everything. And I do like that they made the top lip darker because it makes the bottom lip just stand out so much more. And it's just a really beautiful effect. Her face overall has such a calmness to it. I don't want to say sweetness, but there's just a serenity. Like she's finally at peace.
Yeah,
And
it's
I really
really
like
nice.
that. Not at peace and like she's dead, but you know what I mean. She's like, you know.
She's content. She's happy. Her people are thriving now.
Yeah, she's booking people for the spa and it's making her happy. She doesn't have to actually go to the spa. She's setting up treatments for others. She's very altruistic.
Moving on to the outfit. I love, again, this amalgamation of her normal everyday outfit mixed with her more royal gown, I guess you could say. Because we have the bodice up here. Whoop. We have the bodice up here that's out of this beautiful satiny material with this gold, I guess, edging or piping along the edges.
Which is fantastic.
It's beautifully done. And one detail of this particular bodice that makes it so exquisite is that this cutout on the side is a real cutout. Like they actually sewed that cutout.
Well, and it's just the structure of it. Like the level of detail here is awesome. If I tried to make this, like it would look so just disheveled and not nice.
No, thank
you.
you.
But yeah, it's just amazing that they were able, because she is basically wearing a, you know, not a bikini top, but it's a small little top.
She's wearing like a sports bra for
like
the
a
entire
twisted
movie.
Tube top. Yes, but and so this hints at that while also giving a more regal effect in that it is structured. It is a beautiful material. There's darts in an awesome, very stark sweetheart neckline. Like I love how high the sweethearts actually go. You can see her articulation there at the waist. And I actually really love the cape. I do like that they have this little purple ribbon up here, which is awesome because the purple does hint at the purple colors in the dress, because the dress comes off more of a blue, or you might even say periwinkle, maybe. But anyway, this purple ribbon pulls out some of those more purplish hues.
Those deeper tones.
Yeah, and I like that it's just like an asymmetrical cut across her neckline. Raymond feels a little bit differently about it, but
I mean, if you want to break it down, it's a piece of triangular fabric with a nice little gradient going on.
And it is beautiful.
It does have a slight gradient. But there's not a lot of design to it. Kida is simple and would not need like a grand Elizabethan cloak or something, but you know, a little bit more than just like a triangle.
Giving her a fur trimmed
large
cape to go over this, and this is just an accentuating cape, would be awesome.
Especially because I'm like, where are you getting fur in Atlantis? You are predominantly a water people.
Well, they found a aquatic rabbit or something.
Oh no.
The cape is asymmetrical in the back, and I think it's really cool. I really like how even the gradient, this ombre, is asymmetrical, because it starts off like dark going this way and then comes out into this beautiful periwinkle color.
It's interesting.
It is gorgeous, and actually in the light, like this material, you can see it looks like little moving zebra stripes. It's very much looks like
you can see the thread work of the fabric.
Yeah, it's making this weird optical
trippy.
illusion. It's trippy. It's very Atlantean. Like
it's very Atlantean.
Look into my cape and you will never leave. It's very much that vibe. But I do love the asymmetrical shape here. I think that's so cool for this cape.
And then we have this beautiful skirt, which again is an homage to that mixture between her regular outfit and her more ceremonial outfit. We have like this top portion here alluding to that everyday skirt that she wears, because we do have this like magenta, fuchsia, pink kind of stripe that is on her normal skirt.
And it's a really beautiful tone of magenta as well.
Oh yeah, and they did a beautiful job with the pleating of it too. Those folds are crisp. It's amazing. And then on this front panel here, and then along the top of where the mermaid flare out starts, I'm loving this embroidered gold detailing and these like icy blue rhinestones that match the eyes on the pauldron.
Yeah, and the stones here on the gauntlet.
Yes, it's beautiful. All of the embroidery is so well done. It's gorgeous.
It has those Atlantean style line work, and it's flowing down kind of like that Atlantean matrix style. It's just really beautiful. And then like the strategically placed rhinestones work so well, and it does give that like ancient technology vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, same thing on. But yeah, it just really is such a beautiful silhouette. How they capture this particular shape with the hugging right here. It's almost like a pencil skirt, and then it flares out into the mermaid skirt underneath. It's really, really nice.
And those beautiful icy rhinestones continue onto that mermaid flared section of the skirt, as well as those like Atlantean line work carvings that we are used to seeing all over the movie. They're everywhere and they're gorgeous. It really helps to allude to the fact of like old ruins when you're watching the movie, and then it really helps to translate that to the gown itself.
And it's such a regal, pristine material. Like you can see just the layers of shimmering in here.
Yeah.
It looks like a frost. It just looks like a frost. It almost looks 3D as well, because we have these holographic, iridescent, icy blue silver lines that Raymond was talking about. But because of those kind of optical illusion qualities to it, it does just, it's perfect for the theme of this doll. It's perfect for Kida, and really this is what she would wear. This is what she should wear. And it's even like, coming down with the opening of this slit right here, it's just so beautiful. It's pressed.
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeously right there, just to really highlight the opening.
And it does, oh no, it doesn't have a lining. But that's okay. It's still
gorgeous.
But
where the rhinestones are put, it looks like polka dots.
It looks like polka dots on the inside. That's cute. But it's all so beautifully done, very well tailored to the doll, which is hard to do when you're sewing doll clothes. It's very hard to get a well-tailored outfit for a doll. So very good job on that. And really and truly, the only things I can do are nitpick. And then we do also get... she doesn't have shoes, which makes sense for Kida. She's too busy.
But her footholds are awesome.
She basically Tarzan's around.
These toes look great. Like I don't talk about doll toes a lot. That's not really a detail we go in extensive articulation over. But these toes are great. No, they really did a good job. And moving on to her staff, it's awesome that they gave like a little weight right here just to... I can't really remember it from the movie in terms of there's this or not, but it does an awesome job of like holding this piece steady.
I don't know if it's like a rock in the movie, but I think it's like a gourd. I don't know. But it is beautifully done. It's all in like some kind of plastic, which is, it's nice. It won't break on you. But it's very well done. I love that they gave us like these little plastic bandages wrapping around it.
Yeah, to show where it's like connected at for the holder.
And then like the stone etching that they have to really allude to this being like a primitive tool or a more primal tool, because the movie takes place when Atlantis is not quite in its technological prime. Oh well, things happen. But it's just a beautiful rendering of the staff that she wields in the film.
And it is an awesome shape and very Atlantean.
Oh, and the little dangle here is actually supposed to be a commemoration to the bracelet she wore as a child that her mom took when her mom was chosen by the crystal to defend Atlantis at the beginning of the film.
Yeah, she was summoned up into the cosmic comet astral beam, and came into it, she grabbed onto Kida, they were holding hands, and then she grabbed her bracelet and slipped it off of her as she went up. For this being such a special detail, it is remarkable that Disney just did this very like haphazard, you know, like key ring with some plastic beads on it. It really doesn't with the rest of the doll, it kind of looks out of place just because it seems a little cheap.
I mean,
but so they could have done a little bit something more special with that. Like, I mean, I'd be okay with the beads, just
it's her dead mother's bracelet
a little bit. You know, something more special than just, you know, a key ring.
But overall, she's stunning. I can't get enough of her. I'm so happy that we have two of her. One that we can display out of box and one that we can keep in box. I don't remember the other number, but this one was 1642.
1642.
The other one was 1030.
Yeah, 1030 is our other girl.
So yeah, 1642 and 1030 were the numbers that we got on them. So pretty good. They're pretty up there. But yeah, I mean, I could gush over her all day, but let's get into the bags.
Yeah.
All right, and now we have the LoungeFly Atlantis 20th Anniversary Milo and Kida mini backpack and wallet set. I believe we got these from Modern Pinup, correct?
Well, we got this from Modern Pinup and the backpack from Pink Gala Mode, because the backpack sold out on Modern Pinup so quickly.
But it's really good that we were able to get it on Pink Gala Mode too. So all of these sites, absolutely love them.
Miss it on one, get it on the other.
Exactly. It is cool that we get the same picture on the front of the mini backpack on the back side of the wallet.
One difference is that the turquoise crystals are embroidered here on this front pocket, which is awesome.
But they are not embroidered on the wallet, which is understandable. That's really small, but
this is like one of my favorite things about this set is that they have the actual crystal right there. You can see that. Yeah, look at that. That is so awesome. It's like not hanging how it should.
Technical difficulties.
There we go. But yeah, that's beautiful. And they do the same thing for the zipper pull on the mini backpack.
Only on the front pouch. The top pouch only has the regular ones, but that's fine. I love that we get those crystals. Let's do the wallet first. Now that we've compared the front. The wallet also has some Atlantean written up here. I haven't bothered to look up if this says anything, so whatever. If it does, leave it in the comments.
It could say pizza popcorn.
That would be amazing. But it is embroidered in that like light turquoisey color. It's really pretty.
And on that strap, which is a really beautiful detail because that's not on a lot of LoungeFly wallets.
Yeah.
It's really gorgeous.
And then I love that we have all of the Kings of the Past in these like embossed turquoise lines. So all of these are embossed. They're indented into the actual pleather fabric. And they just look so beautiful. They're so well done. And we even get...
Oh, it looks so good on the back.
Kida's dad right over here.
Right there, yeah, that's Kida's dad.
Kida's dad with this LoungeFly plaque halfway in his beard.
Yeah, and I do like that they did just a black LoungeFly placard because it looks really beautiful with the rest of the wallet, especially the charcoal gray with the turquoise, like neon turquoise coming off. It's an awesome effect, and it really, the colors that they chose made it look like it's glowing.
Yeah.
See that lining? What's inside, mama?
This bright gold.
Oh, I love that they kept that gold hardware. It's very like Kida. She has, I was gonna say that on the Kida doll, they could have brushed up some of her gold plating with like bronze or something to make it more rustic. But I was like, well, you know, it's a nice highlight.
They don't actually have a lining in this one.
It's just a really nice, sleek interior.
actually, we do get a little bit of the turquoise Atlantean on the inside of the where you would keep your money, like your bills.
Yeah, and probably here
And probably
as well.
in here too. There we go.
Yeah.
So also in there we do get a little bit more of that lining. So we do get a little lining. It's just a little hard to find, but that's okay. It's
Awesome
really
wallet.
nice. Yeah. Let's get into the mini backpack.
Yeah, so a lot of these features are very similar to the wallet. You know, we have Kida's father right there. Again, it's this beautiful charcoal gray with this neon light turquoise that really just is popping like it's fluorescent, like it's glowing, like the energy that's radiating from the crystals. And it absolutely wonderful. Oh,
We
and
do
then
not have side pockets, however.
oh yeah,
There are no side pockets, but there are designs on the side, which is really nice. I love that we just get the Kings of the Past all over this
all
bag.
around the top.
All over the top, all over the sides, all over the front.
And then we have Atlantean going down.
But this actually says, I believe this one actually says Atlantis.
Oh.
Or no, is that the other bag? That's the other bag. Never mind. I don't know what this one says either.
Pizza popcorn.
Pizza popcorn.
But it is embroidered and it's so beautiful. I love these colors together. And then the lining, I'm guessing, is going to be the same.
Yeah, it's more than likely the same one.
And it is a really sweet picture of Kida and Milo.
Oh, yeah.
She's just holding his little bicep and he's looking down at her lovingly and she's looking up at him like, I don't know where you think you're going.
I love how you said bicep like he has an arm.
Well, I said little bicep.
But the lining is the same. It is just the Atlantean script. It is really nice. It's still really pretty. And then it looks like we do have an inside pocket with a zipper. You know, I'm still waiting for the day that we get a full metal zipper, but it'll have to wait. All right. And we have one last bag, so let's get into that. And then we have the Disney LoungeFly Atlantis glow-in-the-dark mini backpack. That I
This
love
bag,
this
y'all.
bag. It is so good.
We got two because I wanted one too.
So first and foremost, let's get into the art rendering on the front of this bag because it's beautiful. We have the Kings of the Past floating up here on the top portion, and they have like a gradation effect where the center of their face is more white in coloration, and it blends out to like these darker blues on the edges, which helps with like that glowing effect from when the crystal is active.
And they have the highlight, just white eyes, and then that pale turquoise line work again against the dark blues that really like shows that radiating crystal energy with the heart of Atlantis there in the center, calling forth and summoning Kida, who has been chosen just like her mother.
Yes.
So this is an iconic scene.
Oh, it really is. This is probably one of the biggest scenes in the movie. And especially because down here at the bottom, we have a beautiful rendering in full color of Kida. The art style that they drew this in is beautifully done. The line work is amazing. I absolutely love it. And it's such an iconic scene, like we said.
Yeah, the line work and the shading that they do in the art here, it just shows so much beautiful musculature and movement in the hair, and you can see the crystal lifting up.
Yeah,
and
it's
she's
beautiful.
being called forth.
To protect her city, just like her mom did before her. To protect her people.
It's such a beautiful thing, and I also love, like, with that same, how they've done such beautiful work with gradients here.
Yeah.
Because I will say I love that this is like ombreing down, like the gradient here going down to a dark, deep blue on the side, and it really makes this front pocket and the artwork just stick out so much more, and it makes the full effect of this bag tremendously spectacular. It's gorgeous. And then we have the placard here, which is basically the same color as the rest of the bag. It's this kind of foresty green, deep teal with more bronze, silver, a more bronzed gold, a more tarnished gold.
Yeah, that like aged gold color.
So it just seems, I don't know. I'm trying to describe it, but it just makes it seem like a brand, but it's not out of place.
Yeah.
Like the placard does not feel out of place being put in this beautiful
it doesn't detract
front.
from the picture, which is really nice. That's always really important with the LoungeFly plaques, that they don't detract from the picture on the bag.
But yeah, this is one of the most beautiful scenes in the film Atlantis. It was definitely my favorite scene growing up, and I just couldn't believe that when she transforms and is this goddess-like being, that they still want to take her away and sell her and make money. Like it's an abomination.
We do get side pockets, and they are lined. It's just really hard to get in there, so we're not going to bother showing you.
Yeah, and again, this like antique gold.
You know I love an antique gold. And on the back, we do get more Atlantean, and this one I do know says Atlantis on it, which is really cool. Yes.
Oh, and this is a Cordy's Corner exclusive.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention that. This was a Cordy's Corner exclusive.
I love that they have an actual tag on this that shows you
the bag.
It glows, that it does glow in the dark, and it's phosphorescent. Phosphorescent. I don't say that word every day.
That's fine.
Right. Phosphorescent.
Then let's get into this lining. So we have this beautiful brown lining with like, it looks like aged antiqued Atlantean. Almost like it's written on a cave wall that you found while you were exploring. You know what I mean?
Old papyrus.
And we do have
cardboard.
We do have a metal zipper down here too. And it's in that antique gold, but again, not a full metal zipper. I'll keep waiting. It's fine. But I feel like with the brown and the antique gold, it's giving me real like explorer vibes.
Yeah, it's giving me real like Cocopelli's flute inside. It's good. Yeah, it's but it's beautiful. I was not anticipating this inside, but I think it goes very well with the bag.
Oh, for sure.
And I think it speaks to like the ancient old manuscripts that Milo is finding in order to find it, and then on the actual front of the bag we have the beautiful scene of what is the actual magic.
Yeah, good enough. I want like 50 Kida dolls. Disney, send me all of your Kidas. Recall them from everyone else and send them all to me. I'm kidding.
I think she's still up on Shop Disney. So they made 9,700 of her. So if you haven't gotten her, check on Shop Disney.
Go get her.
Yeah, she's worth it. She's beautiful. We're both obsessed. We did not think that this day was going to come, especially not this year. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah. Well, because they sat on this for a while. Because the 20th anniversary came and went before this doll came out. Yeah. And so I thought they were just going to skip it. Because, it was June 15th was the 20th anniversary, 2021?
Yeah, I believe so.
And they straight up skipped it. So I thought this was never coming. I thought we were just going to get the bags.
Yeah, I was going to say it's been a beautiful build-up because we've got the bag set. And I think this was the first LoungeFly that was about Atlantis.
Yeah.
The first Atlantean thematic bag that they created, because I saw it and I like showed it to you and you freaked out.
Oh god, I lost my mind.
But yeah, thank you for watching and going through these items with us. Kida is absolutely phenomenal. We are so lucky, privileged to have these dolls. If she's still on Shop Disney, like,
go get her.
I'm a little loco. Like, I've thought about getting
a third,
a
seventh.
Well, because I'm like, not that I want to destroy her, but I was like, she would make a really good custom storm. She would make a really good custom storm. But
I can't argue with that.
I think we can slow the roll. We can pump the brakes on that.
Can we make her the angel on our Christmas tree?
Yeah, that would be cute.
Oh my god, we can't. Thank you so much for watching. We're a little too excited about this video, but please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Do it.
Please.
Always.
If not for us, do it for Kida.
Do it for Kida. Queen.
She's a warrior queen.
She's a warrior queen.
Of a lost city with magic crystal I mean, come on.
I want magic crystal powers.
Anyway, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.